Hey guys, it's John here again. In this video I wanted to show the VCLT and gifts and other things, all the very cool stuff that I had in 2019. I didn't buy many albums in 2019. I've shown some of it on my Facebook page, which is Vinylizer, the vinyl community. So if you want to head over to that and you can see it closer up. And I want to show a certain amount, and for newer viewers to my channel who might not have been subscribed to me when I showed this. But yeah, some really cool, amazing stuff. I probably had about 70 albums last year given as VCLT, which is absolutely mental. If you don't know what VCLT is, if you're new, then that's where people in the vinyl community send you stuff as gifts and stuff, and it's nice to send things back. And so yeah, very cool. And so I'm going to start off with we're going to start off with, yes, what should we start off with? We'll go from this side. So one of the first things I actually got two copies of this album by the Prince of Darkness himself, and I actually got them. I've been after this album for so long on vinyl. I couldn't believe I could never find a copy where I live in Guernsey. So this album I ended up getting more or less in the same couple of weeks actually as the other one. It's like only a very short period, and it was like the saying when you wait for a bus, and when you want one, none come along, and when you don't want one, two come along at the same time. So yeah, so this one, I don't know. I know that Oz, I think, yeah, it was Oz Osakari band. He sent me one of these. Can't remember which one it is though. And I can't remember who sent me the other one. So I'm sorry to that person. So if it's you, whoever's watching, I've got an idea, but I don't want to say it in case I'm wrong. But yeah, if you sent me one of these, let me know in the comments. In the comments, if you want to put down your favourite album by this artist, if you want to put your favourite song down, just let me know. But the album is, I've taken one out the sleeve already, and it is No Rest for the Wicked, Ozzy Osbourne. And this album is one of my favourites of Ozzy. I actually prefer this album over No More Tears now, to be quite honest. I love No More Tears, the song. There's a few songs on there I love, but I've grown to not like it as much as I did back in the day. This album, for me, has got some way cooler songs on it, with Zach Wild playing guitar. So yeah, I can listen to this whole album all the way through. This is definitely a 9.75 out of 10 album for me, for sure. And this one, I'll show you inside. It's just like that. And I think in that picture, Ozzy's probably even younger than me then. So he's probably around 40 years old there. So this was a while ago. So yeah, this is on Epic. So sorry about the glare. But yeah, I was just absolutely stoked to get this. My favourite songs on here would be nearly all of them, except for I think the ones that get on my wick a little bit are Crazy Babies, but the other ones, I actually do like Demon Alcohol. Fire in the Sky is probably one of my favourites, big time, especially for the guitar solo. Miracle Man's awesome. Devil's Daughter is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Bloodbath in Paradise, Breaking All the Rules is killer. Tattooed Dancer is killer. Just look at Zakk Wylde's Zakk Wylde's hair in that. You know, if he was walking along the street back in the day like that, and you were walking behind him, you'd swear that was a woman. Yeah, you probably turn around and punch her if you went, all right, darling. Right, so yeah, and this is my other one. These are both, they're both the same, yes. EPC, as in Epic, 4625811. Both the same. And I think this one's got an inner, but yeah, they're both fantastic. I did try and order one of these a year or so ago on eBay, and it turned up in a right state. The cover was all twisted and bent. I ended up having to send it back and getting a refund. This one does have the inner, but they've put when they sent it to me, they put the record in a polyline sleeve, which is great to protect your records. But yeah, but that was two of the records I got as VCLT last year in 2019, and just amazing. What was another thing? Let's have a quick butchers. Let's pull out. I had. I'm trying to pull out something I might not have shown recently. Should have got these out a bit. Here we go. Yes. Let's pull out this. This is an original copy of an amazing album back from 1991. This was one of my favourite albums of that time. And I'll take it out the sleeve. It's you probably know what it is now. And this is hard to come by. It's an original copy of Prisoners in Paradise. Absolutely love the cover. That is fantastic artwork. I mentioned to Oz at Osakaru Band, I said, what about doing your new cover in the same sort of idea as this? Similar, the same sort of thing, because he gave me some ideas. And I pulled this out and I said, well, what about doing the Osakaru album with this sort of cover, with the all these different mythological bits and pieces in there, pyramids, and which is there, and and have all these, and you could have some water there. I know he said he wanted water, but you could have water in there as well, and the sky, and so hopefully comes back and shows me something that is similar to what we spoke about. But yeah, that would be really cool. But I did mention that. So this is this album. I can't remember. I think I know who gave. I think Jim Davies gave me this. Sent me this as VCLT. But yeah, there's the inner sleeve with lyrics. This album, I remember seeing the video for. I actually recorded the TV program, which was something like Raw Power, or at the time, which was on about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning in the UK, on a Saturday morning. So I'd put the VHS to record on a Friday night, program it, pull the timer in to record it, and then watch the program on the Saturday morning. And did I show you that on Epic? Um, and I remember being so eager to see the new video for Europe's song called "I'll Cry for You." I couldn't sleep. Let's put it that way. I couldn't sleep. I was surprised I didn't stay up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning to watch the program. But I always like to get up in the morning, sit down, a cup of tea, have my breakfast, watch Raw Power on a Saturday morning, and yeah, this album was, I played my cassette because that was the first thing I bought it on. I played the cassette so many times, probably worn it out. I don't own the cassette anymore, which is a shame. But yeah, absolutely fantastic album. There's probably only one bad song in here for me, and that would be "Got Your Mind in the Gutter." No, sorry, "Bad Blood" is the one I'm not really fussed about. The other ones are all fab. "Homeland" is my favourite on there, but yeah, absolutely amazing. And yeah, and that had that new thing that was a Q sound. I think Europe were the first rock band to use Q sound on there when they released that album. So I remember seeing that in the interview. They were talking about that on the TV, and mentioned they were the first rock band to use Q sound. So yeah, so that was another VCLT I had last year, 2019. Some of my favourite stuff that I had. I'm going to give you one more record. What else did I get? Let's go with one that I've just recently showed on Facebook, actually. This is I do have this normal I think it's a UK one, or Canadian maybe, but I was very shocked to get this. It was Jim Davies again sent me this. This was just amazing, and this is my favourite album from the 70s by this band, and it's called Dog and Butterfly. But what made this even more special was it's the Japanese version, and that's down there because it's quite tight to put back on to the side, the right way up, and be that way, and the record actually opens out like that. The top comes away. Instead of opening up like a gatefold that way, it comes down that way, which I'll quickly show you. And so I put the OB somewhere else. So, and this is fantastic. 1978. So yeah, this goes like this, and but yeah, you got to hold it like that, because if you do it like that, that's the wrong way up. You see it, and the dog is that way. So really, the picture is that way up, like that. Fantastic album. It's on Portrait. It's got a poly line, but I just pulled it out the poly line for you. Dog and Butterfly on one side. Sorry, dog on that side. You can see it just there. Maybe it's written just there, dog. And on the other side is butterfly side. And my side is the butterfly side, I think. Is it butterfly side? Yes, it is. So Nado 1 and Mistral Wind are my favourite tracks on there, big time. So yeah, absolutely stoked to bits to get that at the time. So yeah, that's let me know if any of those albums are your favourites, or if they're ones you don't really like. If there's any what songs you love off of those. Yeah, that's really cool. That's some really cool stuff in my collection from last year, and hopefully I can find some more cool stuff this year. So, or even have some cool stuff as gifts. I don't know. We'll see. You never know what's around the corner. And thanks to the people that sent them. That was awesome of you. And keep rocking, keep watching, keep listening to whatever it is you listen to, and enjoy. See you later, guys.